Oh, I'm recording. Sorry, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks, wherever you are, whenever you might be watching my video. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know I do a lot of home canned fruit. And you also know that, maybe about a year and a half ago or so, Ernie was diagnosed, officially diagnosed, with Parkinson's. In fact, he has what they call Parkinson's plus. So I really try to amp up his nutrition. Now, I'm going to show you, I said I'd just show you sometime how I make my smoothies. Well, today I'm going to show you how I make my smoothies. I'm going to show you what I put in them all the time and what I put in there sometimes. But now, I always start out, here we go. I always start out with whole milk yogurt. I try my hardest to get whole milk yogurt. Sometimes I can't get it, but I try my hardest. Now, I don't measure, y'all. I don't measure. I'm going to put so much yogurt in this container. I got these containers at the Dollar Tree, and see, I can put a lid on it. Keep it in the fridge if I've made too much. But I'm going to start out with the yogurt, and I'm going to put the yogurt in that container. Okay, I've got yogurt in that container. I don't know how much is there. I don't measure it. And I've got enough to make another one over here. So now, the next thing I add is I got to add sweetness, but I don't add sugar. I just refuse to add sugar to a smoothie. So what I have is I have these baking dates. Now, of course, that package is too big to go into one smoothie. So here's one I've already got started using, and now I've got to scrape it out of here, keep it in the refrigerator. I've got to scrape it out of here and get it here into my yogurt. Okay, I've got the dates in there, and then I went ahead and, because I knew I wasn't going to use all the dates for this smoothie, so I went ahead and put it in there in the container, and I'll save this for tomorrow. Now, the next thing I'm going to add, and I always add, is I always add some, ooh, can we get some light on that? I always add some nutritional yeast. So, let me get that open, and I'll show you how much I use. Okay, so there's my teaspoon of nutritional yeast, and I'm going to go ahead and just get that one ready for tomorrow, too. Okay, next thing I try to always add is glutamine powder, and I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. But I add a teaspoon of that. It's just got some good nutrition and helps Ernie gain some weight. Geez, I wish I needed that help, but Ernie needs the help to gain weight. So I'll show you how much I add of that. Okay, of the glutamine. Okay, 1 teaspoon. And I'll just go ahead and add it in there for that one. So that's the glutamine. Well, you know. Next thing is my beets. This is beets, the whole food beet extract, and it comes with a little scoop. So there's a scoop of that, and a scoop for that one. So that is the beets. Now I always add this. I even have backup. Matcha green tea. Now I always add this also. It's just all around good for you. I drink it as tea, but Ernie doesn't care for the taste of tea like that, so he gets it in his smoothies. So there's for that one. And there's for that one. And as you can see, I'm not measuring exact. But there we go, the matcha. Next, we have the, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, amla berry. See? So, there's for that one. And there's for that one. Now, because I use the dates, now I don't always use dates for sweetness. I use dates, I use cranberries, I use my canned fruit, just all kinds of things. But I gotta have that sweetness in there because some of those powders are kind of sort of on the bitter side. But now I've got to whiz this up really good because those dates, these are baking dates, y'all. This is the cheapest way to get dates. But they are sticky and they are real firm, so you've got to really whiz them up good or you'll have chunks. Now, for some people, chunks might be just fine. But let me whiz these up and I'll show you. Okay. So here it is after those dates have been whizzed up. And y'all, you better make sure you've got a real good whizzer, because them dates, they'll put your whatever you're mixing this with, they'll put it through its paces, let me tell you. Now, here is where I add my home canned fruit. Now, this time it happens to be the kiwi orange. It might be my grapes. It might be something else. Or it might be a canned fruit that I bought from the store. Just a second, let me show you a couple that I've bought. Now, here is some guava that I bought. Now, this happens to be in syrup. I don't always buy fruit in syrup. I try not to. But, y'all, these were 50 cents a can. I couldn't resist. Then here's another one I use. This is blueberries. This is a very good brand. This is whole berries and light syrup. I can handle the light syrup for Ernie, but now I couldn't handle something like maybe the pie filling. And then here's some blackberries. And again, they're in light syrup. I can handle that. I can add that. I can turn my head a little bit on that. But, y'all, these were 50 cents a can, and this was 25 cents a can. So I just couldn't resist because I can't can it for that price. But you know, you've seen all the stuff I can. So, okay, now, I'm going to add the rest of my kiwi orange here. And we're going to mix that up and see what we got. So here you go. Here's the consistency. Now, if I get it a little too thin because I've added too much of my fruit, I do have some chia seeds here. And sometimes I'll add them just to add them, and sometimes I'll add them if I've made it too thin. And I think today this is a little on the, no, that's about how I like it. But I'm still going to add a little bit of chia seeds. They're good for you. Okay, there I've added 2 teaspoons of chia seeds. Now, you know, like I said, I don't have a tried and true recipe. I do always use the yogurt. I do always use fruit. I try to always use, if I need some sweetness, the dates. But then I also had some figs and stuff. So now, let me show you how Ernie drinks this. Now, so that this jar doesn't go to waste with all that good fruit in there, I'm going to serve it to Ernie in this jar. So that's about how much I try to give him right there, and I'll drink this. And we have some jumbo straws. I think this is made for that bubble tea, but it's perfect for Ernie. So just a second, let me get one out. Okay, now I cut some of the straw off so it's not so long, but there it is. And we'll present this to Ernie, and we'll see what he thinks. Oh, I'm recording. So how do you rate your smoothie, Ernie? 1 thumbs up or 2 thumbs up? 2 thumbs up. Is that 2 thumbs up? Do it again. Okay. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Y'all, he has ruined more shirts with these smoothies I swear. So he has to wear a bib. Say bye to everybody, Ernie.
What?
What?
Hey.
Bye. Thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs down. Subscribe if you have a fancy to. Bye.